Hello guys, it's Lazy Eyes. This is another video to show you the advancements I've made with the officer tool that I'm building for our guild here in-house. I'm going to do a reload here and show you what you'll see when you first load the add-on. Now that the game is loaded, initially you'll get this button and you can drag it around. I like to position it somewhere around here, and you open it up. Now in the last video we covered events and notes. Since then I've added the members search and purge. Let's go over the members search. Open this up to bring up a list of all the members online and offline and the time they've been offline. Now the great part about this is you can search for alts of players. It's easier than using the game's guild roster. It's simple to find. So let's look for any name. We'll say someone who has the name, well, anything. We'll do George. There's no Georges. Okay, let's just look up Lux. So here's all Lux's tunes. I'm gonna play with her for a little bit here. So Lux's officer has been offline for 19 days. When you click on the button, it brings up the player management panel. Now here you can bind certain keys for actions. The reason we do this is because Blizzard's new API makes clicking a button to perform the function a secure action call, and it taints the UI. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bind to F8. And now you'll see the F8 right beside the promote and demote. Now I'm going to demote her first because she's been offline so long. Click that. A little sound plays to let you know the macro is ready, and a text notification in the default chat frame if you look down in the bottom left. Action ready. Press F8 to demote Lux. Lux Deluxe. F8 pressed. Lazy Eyes has demoted Lux Deluxe to Veteran. But she's complaining about that, so let's promote her. Again, we're greeted with the action is ready, F8 to promote Lux Deluxe. So we promote them. Now this is useful for finding alts of tunes who are offline and promoting them after they've joined Discord. And as you can see, it works on quite a few things. Now, if we do a fresh research, we can try this with every rank. So here's an initiate. We'll open up the player menu. Just make sure we're on F8. I'm going to promote this initiate. It's action ready. F8 to promote. So I promote. And as you can see, it promotes the member. Now let's demote them because they haven't joined Discord. And we've just demoted them. So that's the member frame. And like I say, you can find quite a bit of people's alts. It's great when they use the same name in their thing, but here you can see this is Street. She's one of our good players, plays in Mythics quite a bit. We'll do Sweet, look up Sweet. So here's Sweet Taste. He should be an officer, so I'm going to promote him. It's bound to F8. We're going to promote him once, that's member. Promote him twice, Mythic Plus. Promote him 3 times, Veteran. And promote him another time to officer. So that was 4 times I had to press F8 to promote him. And that's how we keep our... Who's this? Another initiate. Oh, okay. To see the changes, you actually have to refresh. So, okay. Anyway, that's members. that's been done. Now, the next one I want to cover is the purge function. This should only be used, I would say, by Lux and myself, but the option is here for every officer. So the purge function, when you click it, it has a default threshold of 24 days offline. And you can see it looks for 24 days offline and greater. 24 is where we purge. So we're in a good position right now. There's only 4 initiates, and it only purges initiates. There's 4 initiates offline for the purge. Now this binds to F5 by default. So I might add the option to rebind it to different keys, but right now it's bound to F5. There's an option to show all ranks, so you can see all players who've been offline for that long or greater. Good just to see how many days people have been offline. You can also lessen the threshold. Let's look for 1 day offline. So you enter 1 and press enter. Now this is dangerous because this will start the macro creation to kick initiates 1 day offline. So this is only to be changed, the threshold by a GM. I might password protect this. Let's go back to 24 days, the default, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 players who are initiate rank and 24 days offline. So what we do now, we see down in the default chat frame that it found 4 players that are greater than or equal to 25 days offline, and the macro has been created or updated. It tells us who is staged for removal and to press F5 for action. So we press F5 and it alerts us that he has been kicked out of the guild. We press F5 again to stage the next player and remove the last player from the list. Constantly pressing F5, so tap, 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 will go through the list until there's no initiates left to be purged, and it will inform you there that there's no initiates left to be purged. So that's the purge function, the purge part. Again, this is for all officers. When you log in, if you're using this guild tool, you can purge. I didn't announce it, but if you use it, please announce in the guild that you're removing initiates that have been offline for 24 days or greater. Remind them to log in their alts and just let them know when you see this no initiates purge that the purge is complete. So that's the purge function. There's a minimize button now, which will put the guild tools button on your frame, which is draggable. Now this opens up guild tools wherever the button is, so you can see if I move it down there, I might have to change that logic, or if I move it over here. So I like to make a macro, what I've done, and if you hit the X it closes it immediately. A macro that just says /Kmda. If you click that, you can open and close the macro tool, which I think is a little bit cleaner, but putting the button there is just for first time use. So there's a visual cue that the add-on is loaded. Anyway, that's the functions I've added in the last 24 hours, and I'm looking to add jokes and quotes, which will play the random dad jokes or the random quotes I have in my other add-on for here for a little bit of guild interaction. And there's three more functions left. So if you guys have ideas, please let me know. And I will be today making this available on Curse for download if anyone wants to help beta test it. Thank you and have a good day.